For coin collecting, do it. But they're going, wait a minute. Look at that big old thing of silver.
Look at it, and look at the price, Shannon.
I did.
You and I sold, last time we sold this was $1,549 with the IGRs, which is the right price.
Okay.
This one, and we'll do the full presentation. You can thank U.S. Customs and Border Patrol for this one being $1,399. You got caught up in customs.
Did it
we
really?
bought it weeks and weeks ago at the old silver price. We'd already put it in, finally got released. They were just doing their job, no big deal. And so here it is at the 6 weeks ago silver price, $1,399, but the quantity is hard. I mean, no more than what we have.
Because I saw you, by the way, you were so fun to watch your guy this afternoon.
We had a good time. Yeah, we haven't worked together in a long time.
You did. I will say this, so you're lucky you saved some for me.
Yes.
When it came to fisticuffs.
As I know you love selling the big silver bars.
Exactly, you know I do. Okay, so Jared, we're gonna get right into it. Okay, we're gonna get right into it. By the way, you definitely need to pre-order on that bar though, just based on what we saw.
We have a decent quantity, but like last time we had silver at this price, we sold a couple 100 pounds just like that.
For more money.
Right.
For more money. Yeah. All right, let's get the ball rolling here. So Mike Mesak, there's nothing about coins he doesn't know. He really has set the industry on its ear in so many different ways. Now this looks pretty cool. So this is an entire, hey, did you see you've got a sale price?
Yeah. I looked at it, I was a little surprised because I know they're harder to get, so I don't know. We must have got a pretty special deal to take 20 bucks off this. But what this is the complete collection of Susan B. Anthony dollars. So the Susan B. Anthony dollars were first made in 1979. The United States government desperately wants us to use a dollar coin instead of a dollar bill, but pretty quickly realized this was not the way to go about it. It was silver, clad. It was about the size of a quarter. I mean, no part of it was working out. So by 1981, they just stopped making it, 79, 80, and 81. Now, interestingly enough, they did make them Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, and Denver Mint uncirculated, which is very unusual. And then our San Francisco Mint uncirculated, then San Francisco Proof. So you have PDSS, PDSS, PDSS. Then what happened was, and that was the set for years and years and years and years. And then they're getting ready to make the Sacagawea golden dollar, and for some reason, through some bizarreness of legislation, they had to make the Susan B. Anthony one more year. 1999, a P, a D, and then a Philadelphia minted proof coin that you see right there. Those coins were not in proof sets. They were not in mint sets. You could only basically buy them at the U.S. Mint gift shops. And for a little bit of time, for a little bit of time, I think they had them online. They sold out instantly. They are some of the hardest modern issue coins to get. As a matter of fact, nationally advertised catalog, I have the prices here.
All right.
$32.95. $33.95, $34.95, and then the colorized coin that I put in there because we had a hole in there and nature abhors a vacuum, as do I. So I put the colorized coin in there, $27. So basically right there is pretty much your $149.95 with the box.
Pays for the set.
Now all of these, it's not like, so the 81s here, $19, $19, 16 and a quarter, 1975, 14, 13, 13, 1775, 1350, 1350. Suffice it to say, almost $325, and that does not account the fact that each coin comes in its own individual airtight holder, another $7.
Yeah.
Steel case presentation.
Awesome.
So you have that whole thing, the entire deal, the entire collection of the Susan B's, and usually when you see them at this price, they do not include the $100 worth of 1999 coins, because people are like, well, they really didn't make them. They weren't proof sets and mint sets. Folks, it's part of the set. This is the complete deal, plus with the colorized that we have right there, the entire 16 coin, including colorized Susan B. Anthony dollar, $149.95.
So just to be clear, and by the way, if you're discovering HSN for the very first time, or maybe you're saying, I'm not a coin collector, I almost double dog dare you. You will be by the end of this show. No, you will, just because you're gonna learn a lot from Mike. That's number one. But number two, he does things, we do things in the world of coin collecting, they don't do for anybody else.
That's right.
Number one, 30-day unconditional money back guarantee. Number two,
Free shipping.
Free shipping.
Free shipping.
And a little thing called FlexPay. I mean, you said the only other way to get these was to go to the government, to the gift shop or something?
Yeah, for these right here.
Okay. Do you think they had FlexPay there?
No,
do you think
FlexPay.
Do you think you can go to the government
they'd probably
and say,
frisk you to get in.
Well, that's true. It's like,
they are in the midst.
Do you think you can go to the government and like, hey, can I just give you like, a third of the price right now? And
that's right. And even the government doesn't give you, and they own the post office and they don't give you free shipping.
Right. That's a good
so,
point.
I mean, they make the money and they have the post office and they still charge you for shipping.
So there's that.
So there's that.
All right.
So we are going to have the complete collection, and that's the neat part.
Yeah.
So if you even like the Sacagawea Golden Dollars that follow this, complete collection with proofs, it's about $1,000 set.
Nice.
The set before this is going to be the Eisenhower dollars. And all the Eisenhower dollars, you're looking at $1,000.
Wow.
If you go back to the peace dollars, you're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars for that complete set. So this is a great piece of American history, absolutely complete, 79, 80, and 81, and then the secret Susan B. Anthony's that most people don't even know exist from 1999. People are like, what? And then so you have that right there, and we took $20 off. I've got, I think, a couple hundred sets. I don't recall. What I did, I was able to find these coins.
Oh, nice.
This is what holds us back, the 99p proof that you see right there. That is the toughest coin. It's also the most expensive, but these are about the same price.
Right.
They're not that much easier, but this coin right here is absolutely positively the key coin.
Okay, so here's the thing. So we've got, Jared, what did you tell me? Fewer than 300? Is that what you said? But if we take okay, so, I'm sorry, like the last 200, give or take, and if we factor everyone who's in the various forms of ordering, we could color these pretty much gone.
Well, and it's like you said, the last 200, I mean, this first time this year I've sold it. I probably haven't sold it in 3 or 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
I mean, anything that is vintage coins right now, okay, anything that wasn't made like this year or last year or the year before, has become almost impossible to find in the marketplace. We had the penny collection. Remember the Lincoln Memorial penny collection? We sold 400 sets in 8 minutes. Okay, so it'll be 6 months before my team can put that together.
Okay.
We're trying to put together Franklin sets. That used to be something that we sold every single solitary show. Mercury dime sets, short sets of what we call Walking Liberty half dollars from 1941 to 1947. You can't find them.
You can't.
Complete sets of vintage American coins, particularly in brilliant uncirculated and brilliant proof condition. You additionally have the very last S-minted uncirculated coins really made by the United States government right here in the 79S, the 80S, and the 81S, brilliant uncirculated. Because by that time, by 1968, most of the S-minted coins are just proof coins.
Okay, and proof again, in case people are just tuning in,
is not a condition but a method of manufacturing. They're made differently. They're struck multiple times at higher pressure to give it this beautiful mirror finish that you have right there. And so that's what this is about. So this is a proof coin. These are uncirculated coins. Coin by coin, $325 for the coins. Add another $30 or so for the packaging that goes with that. And all of a sudden you're looking at somewhere in the neighborhood of $360 value for 140. At the $169.95, we sell tons of them.
Oh, yeah.
At a sale price of $149.95, these have to be flying out the door.
In fact, to that end, the clock expired, so what we're going to do is spend about another 60 seconds or sell out.
Yeah, so, I think that we should because of the completeness of this. And you have to understand the importance of this in not only numismatic history, American history. This is, Susan B. Anthony was the very first woman specifically honored on an American coin for the very first time. And so that is a very, very, very important historical event and a numismatic event as well. And then you have, the United States Mint doing what they think was right and then producing basically a quarter that was worth $1 and nobody was having any of it. And so this was the end of that experiment. And then from here, after 1999, then we started this Sacagawea Golden Dollars.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the year 2000.
So now remember, that quantity left does not reflect how many people are in the various forms of ordering. And basically, we're saying about another 30 seconds seconds or sell out. And the thing is, when I said we do things that are different than coin collecting, you still get a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee on this. So you can get it at home. If you, for whatever reason, decide that you don't like it. My producer, Jared, did you hear it? He said the sound of quality.
Yeah, the sound of quality. Well, we call it a steel case. You know why that is?
Why?
It's steel.
Oh, really?
It's literally steel.
Good name.
Yeah, I know that for a fact because we had one of the delivery trucks for a company that will remain unnamed actually run over one of these, and the coins were still okay.
Wow. You know what it reminds me of? It's the jewelry box in Pretty Woman, where he like, boom, he snaps. Yep.
That's what it is, because it has that. It has the hinge that goes all the way across here. It's got what we call the satin puff at the top, and then it's like this. You can try to get in that. It's not going to happen. Okay?
It's like those boxes that they put, you know, the necklaces from Harry Winston and you know, things like that in. I mean, but it is a treasured event. It really is, and hopefully you can get yours. Yes, there's a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Yes, we are paying to send it to you, and yes, you can get it at home for less than $50. That's what a flex pay is. That's pretty cool.
And here's the thing. Look, like I've always said this: you can go to a movie theater and watch history. You can go to a museum and view history. You can read a book and learn about history, or you can simply call in and hold it in your hand.
Yeah,
right here.
That's
you can
a
have
good analogy.
This is history in your hand, right here, for less than it costs to get into some movies these days.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, my goodness, take the whole family. My goodness, I mean, you know that the popcorn alone will run you $149.
Yeah, you're not kidding. I mean, of course, you'll be drinking the soda for the rest of your life because you know
what's bigger, the popcorn
or the soda? It's the size of a toddler, you know, give or take.
Exactly.
But just so you know, what Mike has is what he has, and while we're busy, we would love to send this your way. I will tell you, there were a couple of things that we're going to be in this show earlier, but you've had, what, 2 shows earlier today, so you had some sellouts, some early sellouts.
Yeah, we had the Rolling Stones coin,
I know,
unfortunately.
I was so mad.
2,500 of those just gone.
Yeah.
Gone. I think we have a few more of the gold coins. I saved these for you.
I know, because
I actually literally held back 50 to load into the show, just for this show for you, because I know.
You know how I am.
It would be a problem if I didn't have those ready.
It would be a problem.
Absolutely.
No, I'm serious. I've known Mike a long time. I'm not afraid for it to come to.
I understand. Give me what for. I get that.
I would give you a what for. Hey, well, don't wait on this one. We have so many people calling, and just let us send it to you. We'll pay to send it to you. There's a free shipping. There's flex pay, 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. And in case you missed part of the presentation, that whole row pays for the purchase. Just that one row.
Right here. These are $33.95, $34.95, $35.95. These are the coins that nobody even knew existed. $19.99 Susan B. Anthony dollars. They're not in mint sets. They're not in the proof set. They literally came in their own little boxes. And then the colorized coin, $27 by itself. Now, here's the other thing. This isn't just a bunch of coins that we cobbled together. Understand, these are all brilliant uncirculated. These are all brilliant proof. So understand, this is a top quality collection as well. We had 300 sets. I think we're going to sell this out to start with because anything vintage complete collections in coins, almost impossible. Stuff that we used to sell every week, every other week. I'm selling once every 3 months, once every 4 months. The Lincoln pennies once every 6 months to put together the Lincoln penny deal that we had. We had it 3 weeks ago. I'm not going to have it for months. It's just not going to happen. All of that stuff. This is no difference. I have no idea why we took $20 off. It seems not right, but goodness, we did it.
We did.
And that's fantastic.
We're going to move along, but my producer, Jared, said we will be stamping that sold out probably in the next couple of moments. I'm vintage. Is that why I'm in the show?
What's that?
I'm vintage. I'm vintage.
You're vintage. Yeah, we're both pretty vintage.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. we're aged to perfection is what we are.
Yeah, we'll call it perfection,
exactly. I'm taking one of these, and nobody can stop me.
Yeah, take that with you.
I am. Nobody can stop me.
You just carry it around the whole show, I know.
I am. Can I do it? Can I do it?
Yeah, go ahead. They paint the tables after every coin show. They hate us. They hate me.
I know. No, they hate me. It's pretty.
Yeah. So, and now this is a new one. This is Swiss silver. I just flew that. We just flew that in from Switzerland to be able to do it. Well, actually, we flew it in 8 weeks ago. It sat in customs for 6.5 weeks, and we finally got it. Kilo of pamp silver that we've got right there. Great opportunity.
So a lot of you are pre-ordering. So now, what is this all about?
This with just a couple minutes on this. So, are you familiar with Burton Morris? the artist. He's the kind of the father of modern American pop.
Yeah.
You are, even if you don't know. You ever watch the show Friends?
Yes.
When they sit in the coffee shop?
Right.
The painting behind them is always a Burton Morris.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
then.
Different paintings, but it's always a Burton Morris.
Okay.
The purple gorilla climbing the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, even the pictures of the coffee cups, all Burton Morris, one of the most famous modern American pop artists that you have right here, kind of out of the Andy Warhol school, if you will. And so what he did for the very first time, he licensed his images for coins, has never done that before, and since he's a pop artist, they started with pop. Okay, his popcorn. This is a very, very famous. This is a very famous image. He's done this in multiple colors and all. And so what happens with this is it's the very first time that he's authorized this. Now, if you collect anything Burton Morris, the lithographs start at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. Anything licensed starts in the thousands of dollars. So to get a Burton Morris for less than thousands of dollars, and there is only 2,500 in the limited edition, each one, of course, is individually numbered, and it is an actual coin, as you can see. The Burton Morris, isn't that fantastic? It is dated. They've carried the popcorn theme onto the back of the coin as well. 1 troy ounce, 2,300 is the serial number on this. Now, here's the other cool part. So they did the holder that matches the popcorn exactly. So I love that. So it fits right in there. This is a piece of Americana that is truly amazing. Now, this is Pamp Suisse, of course. They do the best stuff. American pipe icons.
You only have like 130 of these?
Yeah, that was it. Because there's 2,500. My entire stock was 200. I sold it earlier today. 70 were gone just like that. Now, here's the thing. So there's a little magnet right here. So when that slides in there, it won't fall out.
That's nice.
All the things, you can't have your popcorn all over the room, right? So we're gonna do that just like that. And then it tells you the certificate. There's the mintage 2,500 pieces, Pam. There's again Burton Morris. Like you said, he's in the Jimmy Carter Center. He's in he's in museums all over the world. The other real iconic image that you've seen of his is he did a Coca-Cola bottle. And that is actually in the Coca-Cola Museum if you go to that in Atlanta, which my son and I have gone to, and it's there very prominently displayed. So very, very cool. So he does a lot of, like I said, he's very kind of cultural in terms of that. So he's painted cereal boxes. Remember the old cereal Quisp?
Oh, I do remember Quisp.
He did that's a real famous painting of his. Now, the original one will set you back 20,000 or 30,000 or 50,000. Same as this. The original on this is probably, I don't know, $500,000, $1 million, who knows. So to be able to get this at $179.95, 100% sold out to start with, great opportunity for you. This piece of American cultural history.
Can I tell you why I like it?
Yeah.
I'm a movie fan. I was a film major in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, did you get engaged at the movies? A lot of people did. I mean, Valentine's Day is around the corner. If you don't know, as a hard to buy gift for somebody on your list. But anyone who loves to collect art, I think that's kind of the downside. If you could afford one of the lithographs, or maybe even or you just love pop art, it lives in your house and it lives in one place. And you know, this is something you can have, you can hold, you can just, you know, it's a unique piece of American pop history, if you want to look at it that way, like pop culture.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He's almost the father of kind of modern American pop with this kind of the color schemes and the broad brush strokes that he does right there. Very, very cool. Like I said, following kind of in the footsteps of Andy Warhol. He was also, Burton Morris was also from Pittsburgh.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, the Andy Warhol Museum in Pittsburgh is crazy.
Oh, I mean,
it's so fun.
Neat.
Yeah, my son and I go to see a couple of Pittsburgh baseball games every year, and the Warhol Museum's right there. And I always drag him through. And so he's 18 now. So last summer he was like, okay, this isn't so bad.
Yeah,
the fourth time through.
You know, Campbell's soup is looking completely different after that.
Completely different.
Exactly. It'll never look the same ever again.
As was Marilyn Monroe. They have the Marilyn Monroe montage there. Yeah.
Well, again, a piece of history for you with only about 100 of these to go around. And then remember, we do things in the world of coin collecting nobody else does. That FlexPay, that free shipping. You want the bar, I know you do. People are already calling on it. Mike was so funny. He was grabbing this. He's like, you got to keep an eye on me with this thing. I mean, really keep your eye on me.
Yeah, I know. Well, you just like carrying it around, and why would you?
I do. I seriously do. Oh, you've only got 2 dozen of the Susan B. Anthony left.
24. Okay, well, we'll get in and get the last of those at the special price. Absolutely complete set. Includes the 1999s. Like I said, about $360 retail value on a coin-by-coin basis if you include the packaging with that as too. I know, you're walking, you got it going on, don't you?
I love it. You're going to make me put it down. Or
No, you can go ahead. I'll put this right here. I'll turn this one around. That one's all. Okay. Yeah, that's all you right over there.
Oh my God! Would you just look at this for a second?
Now here's the interesting part. So this is a cast bar.
Man.
Okay, so they tend to be a little denser. So you know the other kilo bar we were selling, if you remember, was a little bigger.
Right.
They weigh exactly the same. It is a kilo. So the way when they pour the cast bar, it's a little denser. That's why some people prefer the cast bars. And of course, some of the cast bars are pretty rough. But of course, this is Pamp Suisse, one of the great metal fabricators on the planet.
Can I tell you something? And then I know Mike's, why do I like the finish on this better?
So a lot of people do. Understand, you know, it looks more silvery, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. But I mean, you know,
there's something about it. I don't know.
Isn't that special? I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. Okay. So there is the certificate of authenticity, and that's 05. So that goes with this bar. The number on the certificate matches the serial number on the bar.
Okay, so
yeah, let's talk about silver for a minute. We've already sold a couple hundred pounds of these today.
Yeah.
All right. I'm down to, I maybe have 100 bars left. Maybe, I don't know. We are where we are. But here's what it comes down to. Like I said, I have 6 weeks ago silver price figured into this. Like I said, thanks to the, like I said, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol got held up in customs. And I don't know if it's Customs and Border Patrol. It's, you know, it's got held up in customs. And like I said, just doing their job. It wasn't like malicious in any way, shape, or form. Understand that. But what it did is the way we work here at HSN is when I had it confirmed, I put it into HSN. I put in what I paid, what they pay, all that other stuff. And when we did that, the price then was $13.99. Well, subsequent to that, silver has gone up pretty dramatically.
Yeah.
And in the course of silver going up, of course, the prices have gone up. And our other kilo bars, which were much more timely, we had to be $1,500 on, $1,549. Yeah. And we sold 100 or so of those. They're spectacular, great opportunity. That is, in essence, the correct price. But for this small quantity, this single shipment from Switzerland, I've got these at $1,399.95 is what you're looking at. Like I said, about the size of an ice cream sandwich, about the weight of 2.5 boxes of ice cream sandwiches.
That's amazing.
Is what it is, well over 2 pounds of pure silver.
That's
so
great.
What the problem with this is, and why I got to fly these in from Sweden and I can't get like American silver, is we are in silver deficit, not only in the United States, but around the world.
Yeah.
We are using more silver in bars and jewelry and manufacturing than we are mining and refining in the entire world. As a matter of fact, between 15 and 20 million ounces per month, we are short and have to be drawn out of storage. To draw that out of storage, somebody has to buy it. And when you're buying an extra 20 million ounces, it affects the price. And silver has been on this kind of inexorable move up in the marketplace today. And so what happens is we are in this silver shortage. So it's getting harder and harder to get physical silver. It's affecting how much silver the United States Mint gets to make silver eagles and everything else. So to start with, there's not enough physical silver, and the demand is higher than basically anything I've seen in years and years and years. Now, here's the other interesting part. During this same run-up, gold also very popular. Gold is just a hair's breadth away from an all-time high.
Okay.
Silver is 55% below its all-time high. I don't know why. I mean, about the same thing in terms of supply. They're both in very short supply. Silver even more so than gold. So I think silver is a fantastic buy that way if you want to build your tangible assets, if you want to build your gold and silver portfolio. And that's where HSN comes in. We make it easier than anybody on the planet to buy silver, particularly big silver.
Yep.
And here's why. First of all, you try to buy this, and you say to somebody, I want to use my credit card. And they say, Well, that's going to be 7% convenience fee. I'm like,
true.
Who's that convenient for? It's not you, I can promise you that. So you start with the 7% convenience fee. It's like, okay, and then it's $43 shipping. Of course, we have free shipping. But then the other thing is if you have the HSN credit cards, this qualifies for 18-month VIP financing.
Oh, in fact, Jared, what is that? Do we have that?
$77 a month.
See, why don't I ask the guy who knows money?
Well, I just presented it. So
well, there you go.
I remembered it from like an hour ago. Okay, so that's not that special. Okay, but it's 70. So basically, a cup of fancy coffee a day is what it'll cost you to start your own gold and silver reserves.
Wow.
Is ultimately, and understand that is interest free for 18 months, as long as you pay that balance, I guess, at the end of 18 months.
Yep.
So someplace else, you get to use your credit card, pay 7% more, and you got to pay over 18 months. You have to pay the interest on that, which if you have a good credit card is going to add another $400 with the 7%. So you're going to add $500 to this, and plus you're going to pay the shipping. We don't do that.
No.
So we have all that. Then on top of that, and nobody else in the metals market is doing this, 30-day unconditional money back guarantee.
No kidding. You're not joking.
Unconditional money back guarantee. That is, it is the safest, it is the most convenient way to buy silver. Because look, we've been here for decades and decades and decades. I've been here for a quarter of a century.
Yeah, I've been here for almost 30 years, and we've been in business almost 50 HSN.
Almost 50 HSN. Yeah. I've been here a quarter century, and you don't do that by not giving people exactly what you tell them you're going to give them.
It's true.
Make it the easiest, make it the best. Look, and if you want to buy gold and silver out there on the internet, that's fine. You want to be a silver and gold cowboy, that's your business. But I can tell you right now, I go out there and do that so you don't have to. I have coins and some silver bars, actually, that I've been waiting about 3 years on. They might not be coming. Okay? Also, I've had some that were absolutely pure and utter scams. I'm never getting those. Yeah. I spend probably an hour a week on my social media going through, because, you know, they throw the ads in there based on what you look at. Well, I look at a lot of gold and silver and coins. And I spend about an hour a week reporting fraudulent advertisements in my social media accounts. They're everywhere. I've reported hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and my report is always, it can't be true because they're selling it for less than melt value. They're selling it, it's just an absolutely impossible price. And when you get these crazy low prices, there's a reason for it, and it's not necessarily a good reason.
You know, the only thing that's scary about that, though, is because, Mike, you know the difference. Most people don't.
That's the other problem.
And that's the thing that you know is disarming about that is you might say, you might watch, Mike knows I love to use this analogy, the Andrew Lessman analogy. You can watch Andrew Lessman all you want and learn about CoQ10 and learn about healthy hair, skin, and nails, all these great things. And then you can go to your vitamin store. You're not getting Andrew Lessman vitamins. I'll just tell you that right now. True fact. I mean, it's true fact. So you can learn all about things from Mike all you want, and then something can pop up on your Instagram feed, or you can do it yourself. It's like, oh, well, I'm just going to do a little Google search on silver bars and see what I find. Good luck.
And that's what it is, a 30-day money-back guarantee, no fee credit card, free shipping and handling. If you have the HSN card, 18-month interest-free VIP financing. Nobody lets you start, like I said, your gold and silver reserves. And when you get this, here's the thing, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get this home. Hold this in your hand. Yeah. And tell me you don't feel safer. And I don't understand what it is. It makes you feel rich. It makes you feel, you know, successful. It makes you feel, it's a very emotional thing to hold these bars because it is so dense. It puts the intrinsic in intrinsic value. When you hold it, you understand it's valuable. All you have to do is put it in your hands to understand it's valuable. Now, as mentioned about gold being near all-time highs, if silver gets back to their all-time highs, I will still be selling these. It'll be much closer to $3,000, much closer to $3,000 if it gets to its all-time high.
Wow, I bet it is. So FlexPay, I hate to put you on the spot, IRA or no?
Yeah, IRA eligible, absolutely. Because it has a serial number and it has an assay certificate. So for those of you that do that and understand that, this is IRA eligible, of course. I just thought no, I think that's always a good question. Some are and some aren't. As a matter of fact, most things aren't.
Well, no, I know, that's why I was like, oh,
so this is so nice. So like I said, 1,000 grams of pure silver, over 2 pounds of pure silver at the lowest price we've had here this year at HSN. And understand, we've sold literally tons of silver here.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Every time you've done a bar, they've sold out.
Every time we do a bar, they sell.
Every single one. Ever, ever. For more money, which you and I have normally done. We have, what would you say, Jared, 135 of them? We have 135.
Yeah, see, they're starting to fly at this point, so that is problematic in a lot of ways. Because understand, I can get more silver, I can't get it at $1,399.95.
I forgot about that.
That's the problem. Remember, the new price is $1,549. This is old pricing, so that is 135 bars at $1,399.95.
Gotcha. Hey, if you want yours, and you know, I realize it's still a considered purchase, but come on. Feel rich on FlexPay.
There you go. There you go.
Why not?
Put rich on FlexPay.
Put rich on FlexPay. I like that. And like Mike was saying, it's also available on VIP financing. Mike, the number was
$77.
Boy, thank you.
Change.
Okay, I like that. 77
like you said,
and change.
A fancy coffee a day.
Oh, please. Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah, or more.
I don't buy fancy coffee. I don't know exactly how much they are.
Hey, it's been so long. The last time I went there, I said, no, you know.
It's just a coffee, right?
No, I did. I swear to you. It's like, all right. Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
We knew that was going to happen. And I got something coming up here, too. So at the end of the hour, I have our mint set. So let's make sure we have plenty of time for those.
Okay.
I'm so excited. It's been well over a year. We didn't even have a sample here. We keep samples here for like 2 years. I had to fly in a sample. That's how long it's been since I did these. That's at the end of the show. You got to stick around.
See, that's how you get a coin geek excited.
Yeah, right.
A wall of coins.
Yeah.
A wall of coins. That's how you get, see? The fastest way to a coin geek's heart for Valentine's Day, a wall of coins. All right, well, we've got a wall of vitamins. Hey, Jared, we're doing free shipping on Mr. Lessman, correct? In fact, there was a bunch of stuff that I bought last night that was not a today's special, but you're welcome to go back there. Does Adam have any Mr. Lessman stuff coming up in open house? I wonder. Well, my producer's like, I have no idea. Why do I
throwing this stuff
Why
out
do I
there,
even bother? I'm going to ask you. I'll ask the King of Coins. He knows everything else.
I'll feel.
Exactly. You can't go anywhere. You're going to learn some more. The famous wall of coins and so much more. Don't hang up. To feel rich, get that bar.
HSN is bringing you one of our biggest Tucson Gem events ever, with special guests joining us live from Tucson every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Discover jewelry treasures from around the globe without leaving your living room, including gemstone jewelry from Colleen Lopez, mine finds from Jay King, rarities by Carol Brody, and more, leading up to an exciting all-day event live from Tucson, Tuesday, February 7th. The Tucson Gem Series starts January 30th, only on HSN. Discovery Days are back at HSN. Grab great deals on items from top brands you love, like cooking essentials from Ninja, KitchenAid, Benefit, and Birkenstock. Plus, special pricing on your favorites from Andrew Lessman and America's favorite inventor, Joy Mangano. For the best deals on our most popular brands, watch Discovery Days. Starts Friday at midnight. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
A fun primetime coin collector with King of Coins, Mike Mezak. Monica is our coordinator tonight, and did you see? She's like, "Do you still have the bar?"
The bar. She just carries it around with her. Don't worry.
I do.
She'll give it up at the
end
of the night.
I know. If you're still calling on the bar, you might see that.
Right.
This is okay. The wall of coins is like the fastest way to your heart. This is the fastest way to mine because
you love these.
You know I love these. Mike was making the sound of money. You gonna make the sound of money?
See, you got this right here. So it just sounds different. It's why they make bells out of silver, because these are the last of the silver Kennedy half dollars. Every one of these was over 50 years ago. You tell the story. Your grandfather.
My grandpa, this is yeah, that's what he used to give us as kids. He really did.
That's right, and he gave you the silver ones.
Yes, he did, because they sound different.
He would look for them back in the day. You could still get these 50 years ago. You could get those in circulation. Of course, now you can't. The silver is far too valuable. So we get these occasionally, what we call the last of the silver Kennedys.
Yep.
And the cool part about this is I buy these based on the silver that's in them.
Okay.
And we sell them and price them. Our HSN deal price at $129.95 is, of course, based on the silver. Occasionally, in this particular batch, and actually it's probably about half the time, in this particular batch, the coins that I got were also not only silver, but brilliant uncirculated. So once again, if I go to my nationally advertised catalog, I used to be able to remember these prices. Now I need cheat sheets. $26.50 a piece.
Are they really?
Yes.
Okay.
So 10 of these would be $265.
Wow.
Plus shipping and handling,
sure.
You know, all that other stuff.
And no flex pay,
no flex pay, so you're like $275 probably. So well more than double this price. So basically, you buy the silver and you get that $140 numismatic value at no additional cost.
Right. So it's kind of like a BOGO in a way.
BOGO plus.
Or BOGO plus.
A BOGO plus. A BOGO plus a bonus.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that is.
Man.
That's a BOGO B, I guess.
Can I tell you,
know.
that sound just makes me happy.
I do this.
Makes me happy.
So it makes my wife crazy. So I sit in my office. And when I sit in my office, I have a stack of these.
Do you really?
I do. And so when I'm thinking and I'm doing my work, I literally do this. And she just, will you stop that? I'm trying to, will you just stop that? And I said, I'm sorry, it's just, that's my nervous habit. Is I just grab those coins and like I said, I'm holding these all the time and I'm just always doing this when I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And so that's one of that. Now what happens is for everybody else, you have the silver part of this. And the great part about this from a silver standpoint, look, I love the kilo. I love the fact that it's this massive chunk of silver.
That's
but
money.
Understand, this is a very transactable size of silver.
Yeah.
Okay, so if people collect silver for different reasons, those of you that collect it because you think someday you may need it, these are transactable sizes.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I don't know, you know, in that situation, you want a loaf of bread, what do? You just take a pocket knife and I guess shave off a little silver. This is, like I said, more transactable.
It is. You know what I kind of
different.
like about the bar, though? It's just, you have to wrap your brain around. These come from that, meaning silver.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So when you look at this, it's not like silver, like your jewelry or your necklace, or, you know, which might be silver plate or whatever. You know what I'm saying with that?
I would venture a guess
that
at least a third of the silver in this bar is from melted old coins.
Right, because that's where I'm going with this. It's just, it's like potato, you know.
They just recycle. Silver's used over and over. Gold's made and done, okay? That's what it is. Silver is used again and again and again. Except for the manufacturing, it's then lost forever. Every solar panel has 1.5 ounces of silver in it, and all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. They're not recycling a solar panel just to get 1.5 ounces of silver. We're in silver deficit. This is your chance to get ahead of the curve. Here's the statistic that I heard that was shocking. I had to look for it twice. They say that the existing silver reserves, now they'll still look for them, but the existing silver reserves in the world today will be mined out by 2035. Now, understand a lot of silver is mined as a byproduct of lead mining and copper mining and gold mining and all that other stuff, but the silver reserves should be mined out by 2035. Understand, we're not using 20 million ounces a month. We are short 20 million ounces a month. Okay, the use of silver, because silver is a fabulous conductor of electricity. It is used in every piece of electronics you have in your house basically has silver in it. Own your own silver. The numismatic silver, $265 numismatic value. You get it for the silver value of $129.
Yeah, and you do get that holder, by the way. But if you know,
so they go in just like this. So you pick these up just like that.
You want to hear the sound of money? It's up to you.
That's right. It goes right in there just like that.
That is so cool. I mean, it really is. I love these. It's going to be sad to see those go.
Yeah, you know, we get them and then we don't get them, and you know what I'm saying? They come and go.
I know. Okay. Oh, wait. Here,
we gotta go. Yeah, we got them this way.
I'm taking my bar.
Yeah, take the bar with you.
Okay. Hey, I know we've got a lot of you discovering HSN for the very first time, and I know if you haven't watched Mike Mezak before, just take a couple of minutes, because I promise you're gonna learn about history, if nothing else. And certainly it's a good place to start in the world of coin collecting. Now, how cool is this?
So we have the brand new 2023 Eagle right there, you see, and we actually, we've had the mock-ups prior to this, but now they actually have the 2023s. They're here, ready to go. So that's a big deal. We're short those. We're short physical silver. The 2023s are in very short supply. This is out of the first allocation. It's original gem brilliant uncirculated. It's a great coin. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
This is the coin that makes the set right here. Look at this coin right here. This is an original 1923 United States peace dollar in original brilliant uncirculated condition. Okay, put these, let me do this. Let's turn these over side by side. You tell me which one of these coins is 100 years old. You tell me which one of these coins is 100 years old. By looking at this without knowing the date or knowing what you're doing, this, I said, this one we can use the Mike Mezak test. Show this to someone who's not a coin collector, or ask them when it was made. They get within a half a century, send it right back. They're gonna say, I don't know, they're made about the same time. When was this, 2023? Yeah. So this one, 2023, 1923. Wow. This is an original peace dollar made by the United States government. I think one of the great coins ever made by the United States government. It was a very big commemorative at the time. It's called the peace dollar because it was made at the end of World War I. So one of the number one things that I get, everybody has a peace dollar, most of them are pretty grimy and beat up and such, but they always tell me I have the error coin. Trust is spelled with a V instead of a U. Okay, I need you to go back to either high school or college, the last time you paid attention in history class. For me, that was college. And if you remember, in World War II, the United States motto was V for victory.
Right.
And so they incorporated that onto the coin. Secondly, this conflagration was worldwide. It was absolutely devastating to everything around. And so when they designed the eagle on this, they did it differently. So usually, the American eagle has traditionally been, up till this time, very menacing on the back of the coin.
Yeah,
it always had in its talons the olive branch of peace and the arrows of war. So we were like, okay, we'll go either way, but that's it. This is a bird, American eagle, at rest, grasping only the olive branch of peace that you see right there in this coin after this long World War. And this was made in 1923, just post World War I, and this is 100% original. Not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. $199.95 is not an awful price for this coin in brilliant uncirculated, like I said, Mint State 63. And so then you're going to have this right here, and it is also the 2023 Silver Eagle. That alone is a significant piece of this. I mean, we sold the Mint State 70 of this for $129.95. So even at $129 and $129, you're talking about $260 or so. But the fact is I have these coins.
Right.
These coins have become increasingly difficult to get. It is something you really need to put into your collection.
Well, and obviously the graphic reflects this, but it is both. It is both. And I think that's worth mentioning. And Mike, no, this is the kind of thing that I like to just give a little reference to this. We were, how we were talking about the Wild West and the bar, do a little Google search, look for a bar of silver and see what comes up, and good luck in terms of what you find. This is one of those that, to me, you got to read the fine print. In honor of the 100th celebration, a reproduction, and you know how people will reproduce things?
And they'll say silver and then asterisk coated in 1 micron of silver, retail value 3 cents.
Yeah.
These are the real deals. This is an ounce of pure silver all the way to, this is an original solid silver piece, 100 years old, certified not only by grade, but for authenticity as well.
I think that's important though. I mean,
100%.
because seriously, and again, it is both of them. And once more, 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Just about everything in the show is either selling out or sold out, to include my silver bar that we're gonna remind you of, because the Susan B. Anthony's sold out. I can promise you the wall of coins is gonna sell out.
You better start calling on the wall of coins now.
I love watching Mike get excited because he's a coin guy.
I've seen a lot of coin stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen this in a long time.
I know, I can always tell he's like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're going to like this,
see?
man.
Oh, yeah. So don't hang up a living piece of history. About 150 of these to go around.
Is all there was. I think we started the day with 300. So, I mean, they're going like this.
Hey, Mike, in case people, you got fewer than 100. Can you tell, okay, in case they're channel surfing, can you give them the quick
well, like I said, 1,000 grams of silver at the old price, the 6 week ago price that we have right here. Swiss silver made by Pamp, one of the great metal fabricators on the planet. No credit card convenience fees. With the HSN credit card, 18-month interest-free financing, no shipping and handling. Start your tangible asset collecting today. Your gold and silver reserves can, with our 18-month VIP financing for the cost of a fancy coffee per day, you can actually put away your silver reserves for you and your family.
You can hold your wealth in your hand. I mean, seriously. Hey, just so you know, now those 95 that remain, now that's the last time at that price, right? Because normally they were at the, what,
well, 15, I can get more, but they're going to be $1,549.
Yes, that's
unless silver drops down, but if it keeps going where it is, it could be $1,649.
Well, sure. Okay.
I mean, you know, it's like I said, these were held up in customs for a little bit.
Gotcha.
And so this was the old price, and the silver happened to go up.
Right. But did you hear? I can't put that down softly.
Yeah, I know you love to drop it. Like I said, they're already repainting this table. So go ahead.
They are. They're like, who's up with coins? Get the paintbrush.
Okay. So this is just a couple of minutes right here because we got to get to the wall of coins. Check this out. So we just had the 1923 peace dollar.
Yep.
So prior to the peace dollar was the single most popular coin in the history of American numismatics, if you ask me, which is the Morgan silver dollar. First made in 1878, last made in 1921. I have got original, brilliant, uncirculated Morgan silver dollars from the 1800s.
Woo! Guaranteed.
Look at this coin, 1885. Looks like they were made yesterday at $139.95. People always ask me, why do you keep turning? I'm getting nauseous. And the reason that I do that is this. See, when they strike a coin, a planchet, an unstruck coin, and the die hits the coin under pressure, what happens is the silver flows into the voids of the die, and it creates a flow line when it does that. Those flow lines reflect light in a very specific way. It's called luster, so that when I turn this, it looks like the spokes of a wheel.
Oh, yeah.
And that tells anybody that knows that is a coin collector that this is original luster, that this is a brilliant uncirculated coin, that this is well struck, this hasn't been cleaned, that this is a stunning. And this one is very close to what we call the very rare puffy cheek. So it's when it's fully struck, it looks like she kind of has the mumps. Oh, yeah. Okay, if not, the cheek gets kind of flat because it doesn't quite. Sure. That's the highest point in the die. Okay. And this one is, she's pretty close. A puffy cheek would be mid-state 65. I'd say this one's 63 plus, 64 maybe, because there seems to be a tiny bit of what we call bag wear on the hair right there. Right. I mean, that's just coin geek talking right there. You know, we see her like a rare coin, and we're all, well, look at that hairline. And check this thing, and how about that die crack? You know, and people are like, oh my gosh, get a life.
See? Well, I'm putting that on my dating profile. I'm a puffy cheek vintage.
I'm a puffy cheek girl.
I'm a puffy cheek vintage girl.
Oh my goodness, no, it's gone. We've gone beyond the pale now.
I have.
Yes, indeed. But 100% authentic, 100% original, 100% brilliant, uncirculated, that you're gonna have all of them from the 1800s, most of them from the 1880s. Wow.
I mean, that's pretty impressive.
How fun is that?
Yeah, I mean, it really is. And, you know, HSN deal means, okay, can I take my part? Yeah. He knows I don't want to let it out of my hands.
I know you don't.
All right, speaking of things you're going to be sad to let out of your hands. How long? Well,
the best I can tell, it's been 2 years since we sold these. As best I can tell. There's several reasons. That set right down there in front of you, that 2009, almost impossible to get. The 2008s are no easier. The 96s down there, I'll explain that here in a little bit. So we often sell, well, not as much as we used to, but we occasionally now sell proof sets. Right. I mean, proof is a special, you know, it's not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. The United States government has also made what are called mint sets. In all those times. And what mint sets are is the uncirculated coins that are made in that specific year. They are then put into mint packaging like this right here. So here is the Treasury Department of the United States, the assay office. The way they used to do this, by the way, is they would take this and they'd just put your address label on it. Put a stamp on on it, put a stamp on it, and send it to you.
Okay.
And so it would be, here's all the coins from the Philadelphia Mint, and then here's all the coins from the Denver Mint. They happen to also make in '69 an S Mint Lincoln cent, so they put the extra penny in there.
Nice.
So what we're talking about is literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of brilliant uncirculated coins that are still in the original mint packaging and sealed. That's the thing that I find truly and absolutely amazing. And then they have these little cardboards in here, and that's how they protected the coins.
So you got to tell everybody. So first of all, how many of these did you get? You didn't get that many.
I have 139 sets.
You have 139.
139 sets. Now here's the reason we never get these.
Yeah.
So remember that Susan B. Anthony set that we just sold?
Yeah.
They're very difficult to find in brilliant uncirculated condition. So you know how you get those, particularly the S-minute coins? You take one of these sets right here, okay, and you cut those open. Take this set and cut it open, and take this set and cut it open. We just sold 300 sets.
Wow.
1,000 of these were destroyed simply for the Susan B. Anthony's we sold in 8 minutes.
Because
it happens everywhere around the world. It's where you get them.
If you haven't seen the wall of coins before, they used to be famous here at HSN, meaning Mike and I, because I've known him for decades, you know, but you could get your hands on these. But to your point, you're buying coins like a coin dealer, because what people do, just like the Susan B. Anthony, is they open up the sets and then they start selling individual coins, right? Am I saying that? That's correct. That's what happens.
Well, to that end, this is my cheat sheet.
All right.
For all the individual coins.
Whoa!
Okay.
Gee, so, I don't know why you need a prompt for that.
That's right. So this is the cheat sheet that has every coin listed individually that we looked up. My assistant, Travis, God bless him, it's about 3 days because he wants to be completely up to date on these, okay?
Is that why he told me to give you a hard time during the show?
Yes, he did for this. Now here's something I want to do. So we're $599 for all the sets.
Okay.
That is the total of the coins that he could find. There's a couple missing.
Okay. 2,842 and change.
And 79 cents. We're accurate on this. From 68 to 2009, $2,800 coin by coin.
Worth of coins.
And here's why. So I'm trying to build right now complete Kennedy half-dollar collections.
Okay.
Because if I could get some, I could sell them here.
Sure.
We've been working for about 4 months now. So just the Kennedy, and so to get all the Kennedys, Philadelphia Mint and Denver Mint Kennedys, like for instance, the 1970 Kennedy right here, only place it comes is in this mint set. That 1970 Kennedy half-dollar is $60.50 for that coin, because that's the only place in the world you can get
that one coin.
This one coin right here. The Kennedy half-dollars, coin by coin, $800. So if you're a Kennedy half-dollar collector, you buy the entire set for $5.99, saving $200 on the Kennedys, and I guess you can just spend the rest of it. I guess, I don't know, because you have all these dollar coins down here. You've got so many of these dollar coins. So then you look at the dollars are $700.
Oh my gosh.
Because you're going to have all of the Eisenhowers. Where are the Eisenhowers? Here in the 73. Okay. So you have all the Philadelphia and Denver Mint Eisenhower silver dollars starting in 73, 74. And then here, 75, you have the bicentennials, P's and D's, and then 76 bicentennial, P and D. So you're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 Eisenhower dollars in there. That's $300. Then you get down here to the Susan B. They didn't even list. Here's the Susan B. Anthony's are included in there as well. Then you get down to the Sacagawea golden dollars starting here. And remember, they didn't release them into circulation after the year 2000. So those Sacagawea golden dollars are $16, $16, $16, $12, $14, $16 for Susan B. Anthony's, because this is the only place to get them. Then you go down here and start getting the presidential dollars. Look at all these presidential dollars, Philadelphia and Denver Mints from 2007, 2008, 2009. Those presidential dollars that you're going to have in there, there they are. The presidential dollars are $25 a year for there. So that's why they're $700. The quarters, because you're going to have within this, okay, you're going to have within this, how about a complete collection, Philadelphia Mint and Denver Mint, of all the state quarters in the original government packaging, gem brilliant uncirculated. So as you see here, the 2003 set is all 4 of these. okay, is all 4 of these, because you're gonna have to have the quarters, you got everything else in there, so they're like 25 coins a set. It's like 500 coins or something like that.
Geez.
Then when you get down here to this thing's insane.
Yeah.
This is the 2009, just that is the 2009 mint set, both the blue and the red.
Okay.
I mean, look at all those coins. The 2009 set, coin by coin, is $175.
Just the 2009?
Just the 2009. The 2008 is $140. The 2007 is $125. That's basically your $5.99 in those 3 sets right there,
you
coin
just
by
paid
coin.
For the set.
By the way, remember those silver Kennedys we were talking about? 68, 69, and 70. Yes. Those are all silver Kennedys that you're going to have in that as well. So as you go through this, because we're going to have this massive 40 years of mint sets, and the reason there's 42 years and it's 40 is because there was no mint sets in 82 and 83. They didn't make them. Oh. So I can't include them because they don't exist. Okay. So you go from 81 to 84 here. And so that's 40 years. So you're paying $15 a set. Oh my gosh. Coin by coin, the lowest price. The worst set here is the 84. It's only $42.
Unbelievable.
You're paying $15, and they run up to, once again, you pay $15, $172. Wow. You pay $15, $140. You pay $15, $125. Now that's the reason that it's been this. So you say, how long has it been? Look at the item number. You're familiar with item numbers here, okay? So that is literally 400,000 item numbers ago. Yeah. So HSN has sold 400,000 things since I debuted this set. Okay, literally 400,000 things. I suspect I sold this for the first time in 2012 or so, something like that. So in 10 years, but I've not sold this for years. You simply cannot get these coins. They're 100% original. They're 100% brilliant uncirculated. It's 100% complete collection of state quarters, complete collection of uncirculated Eisenhower dollars, complete collection of uncirculated Susan B. Anthony dollars. Complete collection through 2009, Sacagaweas, presidential dollars the first 3 years. How about the first, basically 40 years of Kennedy half dollars, Philadelphia and Denver Mint. That's why they're $800. Oh my gosh. So this is why I get excited.
Yeah, this is why he gets excited.
And I was so excited to have 139. We used to have 200, 250, 300,
sometimes 400 even close to 1,000 sometimes.
We could have 1,000 of these sets.
So a little over 100, and here's what always happens, and Mike knows I have to just let you guys know this because people always wait until the end of the presentation. So I know you see that clock or that time allocation at the bottom of your screen, but the problem is people wait and then they sell out before the clock expires because people think about it and then they're like, oh, I'll call back later or this and that and the other thing. You cannot wait with this, is what I'm saying. You cannot wait.
But like I said, it could be another year, it could be another 6 months, a year, 2 years, year and a half before I can restock these. Yeah. Because here's the problem. I'm not the only one looking for these. Everybody is looking for these. Yeah. Because what happens is like I said, I would like to build 500 Kennedy half dollar sets because we could sell them here in 10 minutes. Yeah. Most of those coins I have to get by opening up these mint sets.
So let me ask you this. So when we say buy like a coin dealer, is it fair to say that coin collectors buy this from us today because it's $2,874 worth of coins?
Between us, we have about a half a memory, don't we?
We make one really good person.
That's right. $2,842.79.
See, I inverted it.
There was 79 in there.
Exactly. I had, a couple of the numbers right.
That's right.
But over $2,800 worth of coins.
In the ones we could find. Not every coin was found. And there's a couple of gaps in here, not many, 4 or 5 coins.
These 1, 2, 3 years, almost the price of the set,
Yeah, that's going to be $100, $200, $300, $400, and $450 for those
So close-ish, right?
So actually, if you include the 2006 down here, you're pretty much the $5.99 just for the sets across the bottom.
Like this row pays for the set.
Well, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're about $450 a row.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, coin by coin, it's about $450 per row to be able to do it. And each row has its own thing. So these are, you know, Eisenhower dollars right here. And here's all the Susan B. Anthony
Mike, you know when we showed that quantity left at like 140, 130?
See, and this is what happens. Like you said, people always wait till the end. Please don't wait. It's not something I can restock. People are buying multiples. There maybe will be dealers buying these to, once again, to break these open to sell me the Kennedy $1/2.
Which, by the way, that's not against HSN rules. I mean, you know, so like if a dealer calls and they're like, you know what, I'm going to buy 5 of these, I'm going to buy 6 of these. I mean, they own, you know, they can get it at this price too, and you could do those even on FlexPay. I know it sounds a little outrageous, but kind of wrap your brain around. There are, and in many cases there will be people who are collectors who buy this and then, in many cases, break it apart and
it's funny, I have $2,842 here, but when I look at these, the pennies that were done in this aren't these pennies.
Oh.
They were the regular ones that were issued in Brilliant Uncirculated. Oh. These are mint sets. Okay. These are made out of copper. He has these at $1.25 a piece, which is just the regular pennies. Okay. They're more like $8 a piece.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, so that's another $60. That's going to get us over $2,900 for those.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah, see, you can look at them. You can see they even look differently. Because it's the 100th, there's 4 pennies there, because it's the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. So this was 4 different stages of Abraham Lincoln's life, and they did it in the original copper composition that hadn't been done since 1982.
That's great. Well, either way, if you're calling, you're getting it, and you cannot wait. We have more people calling than we do have quantities remain. I got to grab my bar.
Yeah, don't go anywhere without it. Like I said, so hsn.com is a great way to get to the front of the line.
I did my arm curls for the show.
Do some flies. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. Good job.
All right. Thank you. I still can't take it home though.
No. Sorry.
You're mean.
We're good friends.
You are. We are good friends. All right. I love you. Okay.
Thank you. It was fabulous.
I always have such a great time with you.
We have fun.
I'm puffy-cheeked vintage. I know.
You're never giving that up.
I'm never. Hey, don't hang up.
It's okay.